believe it when this Walmart employee, whose name was revealed in court documents as Joe Williams, started being hostile toward him out of nowhere in March 2020, then called police.
I'm waiting for the police to guys recording me.
Court documents would also reveal that Multnomah County Sheriff's deputies knew that Williams had a history of making frequent 911 calls, often making over-exaggerated accusations. Mangum also caught this moment on his cell phone when one deputy who was called to Walmart that day by Williams seemed dismissive of Williams' call.
So you telling me right now he's going to trespass me from this property for what reason?
Because he wants to.
Because he wants to?
Deputies diffused the situation that day and nothing ended up being done, which led Mangum to sue the big box chain. Mangum works for Home Forward, an affordable housing and youth outreach nonprofit. Mangum says he hopes his experience can be a teachable moment for the youth he serves.
I hope they don't focus on the money. You know, that's not my message. You know, my message is that, you know, tell the truth. You know, stand up for yourself, you know, when you know you're right. And I just try to teach them to advocate. Like, it started over at Rosa Park School when they're in 3rd grade.
Michael introduced us to 2 high school boys he's worked with since they were in elementary school. They told us that Michael's programs through Home Forward have been an important part of their success in and out of school in their community.
Really important because most people out here, they only like respect you if you give them something.
And from him, you get respect no matter what.
Yeah.
Even though it may be 2 years later, Mangum says experiencing racial profiling in such a public place like Walmart has reshaped his perspective when working with at-risk youth. Are you going to have more of these kinds of conversations with the youth that you work with now that you've...
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And see, then they give me a chance to really, really kind of feel where they're coming from.
Now, Fox 12 reached out to Walmart for comment on the verdict, and they sent us back a statement which reads in part, quote, "We do not tolerate discrimination. We believe the verdict is excessive and is not supported by the evidence. Mr. Mangum was never stopped by Walmart's asset protection. We are reviewing our options, including post-trial motions." Now, Mangum tells us he plans to continue his work serving at-risk youth here in North Portland and across the city.